Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham signed House Bill 30, requiring the state to waive fees and expedite issuance of teaching, professional, and occupational licenses for military service members and their families. Members of the Clovis/Curry County Chambers Committee of 50, as well as 27 Special Operations Wing Commander Colonel Robert Masadas and his wife Julie, traveled to Santa Fe to witness the moment, acknowledging the measures as a success in streamlining the process for military families across New Mexico. Before, military family members with professional and occupational licenses faced the reality that moving to New Mexico would bring hundreds of dollars in fees, as well as lengthy certification exams to transfer their license. The exhausting process can also take many months before applicants are cleared to work. In hope of alleviating some of the stress, the Committee of 50 played an active role in lobbying for House Bill 30 during the legislative session earlier this year. Roosevelt County stands to receive $3.8 million in capital outlay funding for a variety of projects. It's been 2 years since receiving $750,000, and county officials are celebrating the funding. As a reminder, Election Day for the 2020 municipal elections is March 3rd. Polls will open at 7 a.m. and will close at 7 p.m. The last day for early voting will be this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. As the 2020 election season kicks into high gear, officials are warning Americans to be vigilant of robocalls that could trick voters into donating to their preferred candidate. The Better Business Bureau says the call comes in as a recorded voice. The voice can even sound like one of the presidential candidates, according to the Bureau. According to the recording, rivals have been raising a lot of money, and in order to see your preferred candidate elected, you need to donate immediately. If you offer to donate, you'll be transferred to a live person and asked for your credit card information. Former New Mexico Tourism Secretary Rebecca Latham has been named CEO of Girl Scouts of New Mexico Trails. The group said this week that Latham succeeds longtime CEO Peggy Sanchez Mills, who retired in January. Latham, a Brownie Troop leader, will leave her role as CEO of American Mothers Incorporated at the end of February. With offices in Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Aztec, and Clovis, Girl Scouts of New Mexico Trails serves around 6,000 girls and adults across central and northern New Mexico. The council serves 23 counties. Curry County will soon renovate its historic courthouse that was constructed in 1939. Curry County Manager Lance Pyle says the county previously tried funding it with a bond election, but it failed. County officials have been setting aside money over the past few years to build up a reserve fund for it, which now totals around $4 million. Last July, Pyle met with the governor to obtain funding from the state for the remaining $2 million for the project. The Curry County Sheriff's Office is also housed at the courthouse, and with the renovation, there will be additional and improved office space for them as well. The historic courthouse will stay in the same location, but improvements and modifications will be made on the inside. The governor is expected to sign off on the state funding within the next 2 weeks, and then the county will proceed with the project. The statewide gas price average in New Mexico is $2.36 for a gallon of regular unleaded fuel, according to the AAA New Mexico Weekend Gas Watch. That price is 2 cents less than on this day last week and 8 cents more per gallon than on this day last year. The national average price for a gallon of regular unleaded is $2.47, which is 1 cent more compared to this day last week and 7 cents more than the price per gallon at this same time last year. The Clovis High School Student Council recently participated at the New Mexico Association of Student Councils State Conference. The 15 members from Clovis joined 75 other schools that participated with a total of approximately 1,300 students. Health officials expect the state to soon begin its own testing of the coronavirus, meaning doctors will be able to send samples to the lab in Albuquerque instead of a federal lab. As of right now, officials send off samples from people suspected of having the new coronavirus to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. However, an Albuquerque lab is expected to soon begin the tests. New Mexico has no cases of the deadly virus that originated from China, known as the COVID-19. State police will be conducting sobriety checkpoints, saturation patrols, and registration insurance and driver's license checkpoints in all New Mexico counties during the month of March. The Clovis City Commission meeting is scheduled tonight for 5:15 at the Clovis Carver Library. They will be discussing a resolution to apply for $4 million in New Mexico Department of Transportation grant funding for construction and construction management for Phase 3 of the East 7th Street project. For more news as it happens, click yournewsnm.com.